Welcome everyone to the 9th Grand Prix of the championship. Today we're here at Spa-Francorchamps, back from the summer break. The standings looks like this. Hamilton has a good gap over Charles Leclerc, although that can all swing in the next, few races. What can George Russell and Max Verstappen do? They've been on some good form of late. Or, can someone spring a surprise? The new names, the new boys, Jack Aitken, Robert Schwartzman, Yuri Vips and Guanyu Zhou, they've not been doing as well as expected, especially Robert Schwartzman's really struggled. However, they're all still developing. Constructors wise, looks like this so far. Again, AlphaTauri, they have the lead. Really close though, between second and third, between Renault and McLaren. But I'm really, intrigued in that battle, I don't know whether Williams are battling Haas or whether Williams are battling Red Bull. But all will be seen in the next few races. Anyways, into qualifying we go for the Belgium Grand Prix. My pole position prediction is going to be, I'm saying Lando Norris. Why not? So far though, he's actually started off having a really good lap. George Russell though has a safe lead. Although now this is when downforce and grip comes into play, However, it looks like no one's going to be able to stop George Russell today. George Russell's going to bag pole position. Congratulations, young George. Lando Norris, P2, he'll be happy with that. Max Verstappen, P3. Charles Leclerc, P4. Lewis Hamilton, P5. Antonio Giovinazzi, P6. That's really impressive. Nick De Vries, P7. Mick Schumacher, P8. Yuki Tsunoda, P9. And Daniel Ricciardo, P10. P11, Jack Aitken. Wow, what a qualifying lap from him. Valtteri Bottas, P12, Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon, 13th and 14th. Fernando Alonso, Mr. Inconsistent, P15. Nicholas Latifi, P16. Yuri Vips, P17. Robert Schwartzman, P18. Lance Stroll, P19. And Guanyu Zhou, P20. Let's see what the race can offer us today. Looks like it's a wet Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go here at Spa. Russell gets a sensible start. But don't forget about Verstappen, Norris and Leclerc. Verstappen down the inside of Eau Rouge. He doesn't make it stick. But at the end of the Camel Straight now, it looks like, I think he's managed just to pip him. Verstappen has the lead. No, he doesn't. As I say that, he loses it. This is going to be a really tight, battle for the win. You can't, rule anyone out. Even Lando Norris, could he potentially get his first win of his career? Max Verstappen, though, what he just wants to do is build a good gap, stay consistent. However, with the Renault straight line speed, that's going to be very tricky. But Russell goes slightly wide. As does Leclerc. Slightly further back though, Lewis Hamilton, 5th place. Really struggling. Ricciardo though, so far so good. P6 for him. But anyways, as we come on to the third lap, it looks like, around the outside. Easy as you like for George Russell. But now, this is when Renault are really strong down the Camel Straight. That straight line speed is really paying off. And it looks like Daniel Ricciardo has managed to overtake Lewis Hamilton. As you can see on the timing screen. This is not, return to racing Lewis Hamilton would have wanted. The championship started so well for him, but of late has really been falling down the toilet. There's Leclerc trying to make a move on Norris but can't. He's going to try again though. Eau Rouge into Radion. He's using the He's going to have a try down the inside, but no, the McLaren's too quick. The McLaren's too quick down the straight, and Norris slams the door shut. But now strategy is going to be really important. So far, it looks like the rain will be staying for the whole race, the whole entirety of the Grand Prix. Doesn't look like rain's going to be slowing down anytime soon. Even if it does, the track is going to be wet. However, as I say that, weather forecast says sun, sunshine coming soon. Who's that though? We saw an overtake in the background, and it was Daniel Ricciardo on Charles Leclerc. Daniel Ricciardo does not deserve to be driving in this Red Bull at this moment. He's driving so well. Definitely destroying Valtteri Bottas, who's 12th currently. And Charles Leclerc pits. Leclerc pits. Onto the wets again. That's the obvious choice, as does Fernando Alonso. What can Charles Leclerc do? We're going to see him make some positions, probably this lap on Mick Schumacher. On those much fresher wet tyres. But that's the roll of the dice from Ferrari. That's a brave move. Not following, instead making their own path. Everyone else though, pitting. If they're going to win, it's going to be because of the strategy. However, Mick Schumacher's not going to make it easy for Leclerc. Really good battling. Really good defending from Schumacher. However, Leclerc, is he going to come out? No! Instead, he loses positions to Hamilton and Ricciardo as Hamilton gets past Daniel Ricciardo. Some drivers, though, in the midfield, Yuki Tsunoda and Esteban Ocon going on the soft tyres. This is going to be interesting now. This is going to be really good information for the top teams. But the top drivers who have pitted, surely they have to pit again. Personally, I think it's still a little bit too early. If you get on, if they pit now, it will make sense. But last lap, I think that was a bit too early to get onto the dry tyres. Guan Yu Zhou, there he is. About to get lapped. George Russell comes in, presumably for the dries. Which compound though? Will it be the softs? Will it be the hards? Looks like the hards for all of the top 3. Make that top 5, top 6. Everyone's going on the hards. But Verstappen's got a really good run. He has the slipstream. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. But round the outside. What a move. That Racing Point has a lot of grip. But Russell's not going to make it easy for him, and Verstappen eventually makes it, provisional first. Don't forget about Lando Norris, though. Oh, but he makes a slight mistake at the bus stop chicane. Lap 10 out of 15. And forecasted rain once again. This time down the inside, Verstappen goes. This whole weekend, Renault, they've been so quick down the Camel Straight. However, Max Verstappen, he wants to make it 4 in a row. Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll, all of the midfield drivers who pitted for the dries first, all pitting for the wets. It looks like everyone's going to be pitting for the wets. Anticipating the rain. I think it's too early for wets, but obviously the strategists, they have more information than myself. And yeah, this was the right lap to pit. Definitely the right lap to pit. Now, Verstappen all over Guan Yu Zhou. His teammate is about to lap him. Is he going to make a stick? No, he's not. But he eventually gets let through. Further down. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting battle though. Hamilton versus Leclerc. Down the inside, Hamilton goes just to lap him easily. This race, Hamilton is really going to have to do damage limitation, although he could potentially still finish on the podium. If he can overtake Leclerc and then Norris after, there's always a possibility. He's going to try going down the inside. No. Never, never never count Lewis Hamilton out. He's going to make it around the outside. No, he's not. Leclerc, really good defense. Stellar defending from Charles Leclerc. But that's uncomfortable for Hamilton. He has to lap 2 cars before he can catch up to Leclerc. Pierre Gasly's not giving him the easiest time. He's going to try again down the inside. Into no name they go. No, he can't get it. He can't get the position. Surely Hamilton's going to finish P4. Surely. This battling is only helping, Lando Norris. This time he wants to get a good run on the camel strike. Into Eau Rouge he goes. What a brave move. What a brave move. And he manages to get P4. What an overtake. However, Leclerc does not back down that easily. And remember, Leclerc, how much does Charles Leclerc have? A lot more than Lewis Hamilton. Use it now. Hamilton's not going to make it easy. He's going to try and go around the outside. He goes around the outside but struggles at the bus stop as they enter the final lap. Honestly, anyone could finish. I think P3 is a bit too far away now, yes. But P4, 5 and Daniel Ricciardo maybe 6. Leclerc's going to try around the outside. No, you can't. However, Max Verstappen, he makes it 4 in a row. George Russell P2. Wow, what a drive. Lando Norris gets a bit caught up, but that's going to be another podium for him. Lewis Hamilton P4, Charles Leclerc P5, Daniel Ricciardo P6. Fernando Alonso though, what a drive that is. Hats off to him. Started P15 I think it was. Made his way back to P7. Mick Schumacher P8, good drive from him. Nick De Vries P9, Valtteri Bottas P10, P11 Lance Stroll, the P12 being Esteban Ocon, Nicholas Latifi getting some good points, P13 with Yuki Tsunoda P14, Jack Aitken fell down slightly to P15, Antonio Giovinazzi, not the best drive from him, P16, Pierre Gasly P17, Guan Yu Zhou P18, Yuri Vips P19 and Robert Schwartzman getting no points in P20. This is how it looks like drivers wise. Lewis Hamilton's gap now just being a whisker. It's so tight. 6 points separates the top 2. 11 points separate the top 3. Charles Leclerc though is just falling down the order. But I think 4th place, that's the worst it can get for Charles Leclerc. Lando Norris, I feel like he's slightly too far away. Daniel Ricciardo putting in some really good drives, but I don't think, he can overtake Lando Norris. Mick Schumacher putting in some good drives as well of late, absolutely dominating Antonio Giovinazzi. Fernando Alonso, if only he could find some consistency. If only, but really good drive this time, drive of the day. Giovinazzi P9, Nick De Vries P10. Any changes in the second part of the grid? Off the top of my head, I can't remember, honestly. Constructors wise, now finally McLaren have got that P2. However, 3 points separates them and Renault. AlphaTauri though, it's close. I mean, I think AlphaTauri, they've got constructors. Even if the drivers doesn't come home, I think constructors is theirs. Racing Point obviously going up. Ferrari, they got to be wary of Red Bull, if they're not careful. Williams still in that battle with the Red Bull. I think they'll be safe of Haas. Mercedes, too little too late. I think P9 will be theirs, and Alfa Romeo P10. Anyways, thank you for joining me at this Belgium Grand Prix. Next up, we'll be at Le Mans, the French Grand Prix, round 10. 5 races to go, so I mean anything can happen. Anyways, thank you for being with me and see you at the next one. Goodbye.